Hello everyone! I hope you're ready for another adventure, because today, Wayne reads Froggy Eats Out. Always remember that as we go through these amazing stories and read these outstanding adventures, all you have to do is press the CC button in your YouTube link in order to follow along with the words. Now I think that Ozzy will be perfect to join us for today's adventure. Now that Ozzy's here, let's jump in. Froggy Eats Out. It was almost dinner time, and Froggy was hungry. He sat in the kitchen and dreamed about burgers and flies. Then he hopped up and looked for something to eat. He looked in the cabinet, slam. He looked in the fridge, slam. He looked in the oven, bang. "Mom!" yelled Froggy. "There's nothing good to eat." "Froggy!" crawled his mother. "What? Did you forget? It's our anniversary. We're going out to eat." "Hooray!" sang Froggy. "Let's go. First, you have to get dressed up, dear. We're going to a fancy restaurant." So Froggy flopped into his bedroom. Flop, flop, flop. He slipped off his shirt, unzipped his pants, took off his shoes, pulled off his socks, and he even changed his underwear with a zap of elastic. Then he tugged on his best pants zip, buttoned up his best t-shirt, zoot zoot zoot, put on his best socks, zoop, pulled up his best shoes, zup, tied them on with a zwit zwit, and then he put on his best bow tie with snap, and flopped out to show his mom and dad. Flop, flop, flop. "You look so handsome, dear," said his mother, "but you forgot to wash." "Oops," said Froggy. So he went to the bathroom and washed his hands and his face. Splash, splash, splash. He used lots and lots of water, but only a little bit of soap. Then he dried off with a towel, whoop, and looked at himself in the mirror. He thought he may have been kind of cute. "Froggy!" called his father. "What?" "Time to go," said his dad. "We'll be late." And off they flopped to the restaurant. Flop, flop, flop. At the restaurant, Froggy's eyes grew big and round. There were glowing candles, flowers and vases, tablecloths as white as snow. "This is a fancy restaurant," said Froggy. "Yes," said his mother, "so remember, be neat, be quiet, and don't put your feet on the table." When they were seated, Froggy said, "I'm hungry, let's eat." "First we have to order, dear," said his mother. "I want a hamburger," said Froggy. "No hamburgers here," said his father. When the waiter handed him a menu, Froggy opened it and knocked over a glass of water. Crash! "Oops," said Froggy. "Oh, Froggy," said his mother, "remember what I told you?" "I know," said Froggy. "Be neat, be quiet, and don't put your feet on the table." But it was hard to be neat and quiet. He fidgeted, he shook the salt in his hands and licked it. He banged the spoon on the table. Bang, bang, bang. Then he hit it so hard the tip of the spoon went flying right onto a waiter's head. Bonk. After the waiter finally came and took their orders, they waited and waited and waited. Froggy pulled petals off the flower. He blew on the candle. He sucked on sugar cubes and ice cubes. Then he hopped up and flopped around the restaurant. Flop, 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 singing, "Be neat, be quiet, and don't put your feet on the table." "Froggy!" called his father. "What?" "Please sit down now." Froggy sat down. Finally, dinner was served. Froggy stuck his fork into a huge plate of spaghetti and sucked up some of it. Slurp. It was fun, so he slurped up some more. Slurp, slurp, slurp. And that's when he saw Froggalina. She was sitting with her parents. "Hi, Froggy," called Froggalina. "Who's that pretty frog?" asked his mother. Froggy was so embarrassed he ducked beneath the tablecloth and pulled and pulled and pulled till his spaghetti and fry sauce landed smack on his head. "Oops," cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. "Happy anniversary," he croaked. "What a mess," cried his father. "Oh, Froggy," cried his mother. Froggy scooped spaghetti off his face and said, "I know, let's eat out at a fast fly space." "Good idea," said his mother. "Let's go," said his father, and together they leapfrogged all the way there. Flop, 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 where they all ate burgers and flies. Munch, crunch, munch. Oh, wow. That was a very interesting story that we got to explore today. What did you think, Ozzy? I like that part too. We'll see you on the next adventure, okay? We'll see you on the next adventure, here with Wayne Reads. Thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to see you again. Bye-bye!